Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing week. Today's video is gonna be a bit different, guys. This is not an actual guide. This team is broken, is completely full Kraken whale mode, however you guys like to call it, and it's more kind of like showing you how you can one-key the top chest on Ultra Nightmare in a few minutes, and how broken this team actually is, because you need no tuning whatsoever. Whenever you are creating a clan boss team, you always need to worry about, okay, I need to match the speeds, I need to make sure everything is in sync, is in tune, so the champions can actually drop the damage, take the right turns, do the right things, and you don't have to worry about that here. And how I mentioned, is full Kraken mode, right? Because you do need to have quite a few Void Legendary champions in order to get this done. And probably you're wondering, Skratch, what team are you talking about? Well, it kind of looks like Ziggy's team right here, except one of the champions, basically. So this is my team for quite a while now. No tuning whatsoever. Everybody has crazy different speeds. Marichka, Taras are actually in arena builds, so they're pretty different for that as well. Like, they don't have masteries for clan boss, no war master. If I would give them that, I would definitely add like quite a lot of damage, which will allow me to get the key done even faster. If I would have another Acrisia to replace Dracomorph, this will go even faster. But hey, I don't have one, so Acrisia is in Relentless, Draco is in Relentless, Marichka is in Stone Skin. We have a Taras in how you call it, in Savage, and we have Cardial in Speed sets because that's the build that I have for the Fire Knight team. But let me just show you how it actually looks, guys. So when we start the run, Cardial buffs, I do have a bit of a preset just to ensure that Dracomorph is using the A3. If no, when Acrisia drops the defense down, he won't use the A3, so we won't get the weaken, you know, basically. Seems like we got resisted right here, but usually, by the end of turn 1, we are at over 5 million damage. You got that right. So you're starting directly with 5 million damage, guys. That is just crazy to have so much firepower in a team just by starting at the very beginning. So now we actually got resisted on the weaken, which dropped 25% of our damage. And look at that. Turn 2, we are already at 5 million damage. Now, of course, we won't be able to maintain that damage and keep 5 million per turn because that would be just nuts. But all around, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage. And how I mentioned, nothing is tuned in here. I don't do a stun target. I don't tune the team to get the clans on decreased speed or on the stun or anything like that, okay? If this team would be tuned as well with the right masteries for clan boss, guys, will be just nuts. Like, the damage will be just crazy. Look at that. Turn 4 and we are at 12 million damage. And we're definitely dropping even more. Look at that, how fast it ramps up the damage. My Acrisia doesn't have the crit damage capped either for the boss here. So her damage could go up quite a bit, actually. That would ramp it up even more, but that's kind of like my Hydra build, so I'm trying to keep it like that. By the looks of it, for the moment, we are at over 3 million damage per turn. It's very disgusting. Yes, Infinite Comp is nice. All these teams that are doing world records are great to run them once and just be like, nice. It's a good team, you know? But once you're done with that, it's literally no point to go and do more damage than 70 plus million that you need for the one key, you know, because basically you're just wasting time. Boss turn count 7, and we still have quite a few turns before the boss goes just by following the turn meter, and we already passed the plus 3 million per turn, which is just so disgusting. With War Master, I should be able to drop probably 30 seconds from the entire run, you know? You see, we're getting debuffed. It doesn't even matter. That's how broken the team is. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter. When we're getting poisoned or anything like that, Marichka will come in and use the block damage on the team. And what I like about it is that when we are on different affinity, we're not actually going in to do 100 plus million damage because it's pointless. the team will just die at some point, right? And it's gonna happen a bit faster than on Void Affinity because of the increased attack and other things that are involved in here. But that will actually allow me to close this run faster. So you see, boss turn count 10, 32 million damage, 3 minutes in. So we are already at half key basically on Ultra Nightmare. And no tuning. I'm gonna show you the builds after on the champions. Yes, it's pretty disgusting to see it. You see Taras hitting for almost 1 million with the A3, and he doesn't even have a lot of buffs on. Just like 5 buffs. Imagine if he would have 7, 8, 9 buffs. He would hit for like 1.5 million or something crazy like that on the boss, which is just nasty. The A2 again will hit for like 400k upwards or so. Whenever the clan boss hits us, he's gonna counterattack because of Marichka, so that brings in even more damage. The one champion that I would drop from here would actually be Dracomorph. Now, how I mentioned, this is not a guide on how to beat the clan boss. This is not a guide on build this team, guys, because it's gonna be helpful. I'm well aware that probably 1% of the people can do this team, and trust me, maybe even more than 1%. I mean, there are thousands of whales with Marichka and Taras, honestly, available on their account. It's just crazy how many people wailed out to get a couple, you know, because it's so powerful. And while not many people can do the team, I still like to kind of like show crazy things on the channel. You know, I'm always saying it. It's nice to know what can actually happen in the game, and this is one of those things, in my opinion. It's definitely disgusting to have such a broken team where it doesn't matter the speed tuning, it doesn't matter if you're in your arena build or whatever else is happening, you know, you're just going in and kind of like gambling on whatever is gonna happen, basically. Like, yeah, you're gonna get a 1 key without a problem. That's why it's actually so nasty. Like, look, turn 15, 52 million damage. We lost Dracomorph, but hey, it doesn't matter because we had revive on that. That's gonna come up. Most probably Marichka will have a very high chance at using the A2 before the clan boss takes a turn. So we're gonna be back on full HP with strength and shield. And look at that, we're actually back at surviving again. It doesn't really matter, you know. So the damage stays consistent. It goes pretty fast. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. We are at 60 million damage. Boss turn count 17. Not to mention that the animations on Acrisia, the animations on Cardiel, the animations on Taras are so damn slow, right? Which makes a massive difference. If they would have faster animations, this run will be probably like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I feel like that's where it would actually stop. 718k damage. And that was actually with 6 buffs. Okay, so we had 6 buffs if I'm not mistaken. 361k hit with the A2. And the damage just ramps up crazy, guys. Pretty nice to see it happening. I'm definitely a fan of seeing these nasty things. So, boss turn count 19, 66 million damage, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We are almost there. So now we lost Dracomorph. It's fine. It's not that important. We lost the weaken. We lost the poisons. But how I mentioned, the good part about it is that I don't even have to come in and stop the run. I can just start it. If his Void Affinity is gonna go to 150 plus million damage, and that can be pretty nasty because you're wasting a lot of time. But if it's a different affinity, regardless if it's Force or whatever, here we are. 7 minutes on the dot, and we managed to get the 1 key. You see? That's it. We don't need more damage than this. The meat of the top 5 highest damage in your clan getting a better reward is fake. That doesn't exist. Even if the data mine says it, it's just not true. So here we are, 21 turns, 70 million damage. So if you split that, you're gonna reach around 3.5 million per turn approximately, which is definitely pretty nasty, man. And the lower the difficulties, the faster the key, the more damage you're gonna end up in dealing all around. So let's actually end the battle because it's no point to go away from the damage that we need. Cardiel 7.3 million damage, Acrisia 23.8, Taras 23. So Taras competing with Acrisia on the damage for clan boss, guys. Acrisia being on Relentless 2, which is just nuts to see this sort of damage. And how I mentioned, Taras is not even built for clan boss. He has Helm Smasher. He doesn't even have War Master to bring in even more damage. Marichka, 560k damage. You know what? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't even know why I have you in the team with that damage. Like, why is that? If I'm bringing Kale in here, the rare Kale, he's gonna do more damage. Then Dracomorph with 15.9 million damage. Let me quickly show you the builds on the champion. So this is my Dracomorph. Relentless and a crit rate set. He is on the build that I have for the Barrier. So every now and then you will get a quest where you need to use a rare champion in your clan boss run. That's what I'm using Dracomorph. And I'm running the Barrier every now and then. It's happening for the advanced quests. You can't really dodge it. His total stats, 36k HP, 6.2k attack. Now he is a +3 empowerment. That makes a massive difference. I have no awakening on him at the moment though. 2.7k defense, 220 speed, full crit rate, 273 crit damage, 261 accuracy. Then masteries, we have offense and defense 3. We actually have the counter attack retribution. Seems like I have the right side of the defense 3 just to kind of like get him to counter attack faster in the Barrier. I'm not gonna bother to change him. I'm gonna keep him like this. Then, if we're gonna have a look at Cardiel, how I mentioned, he's used in my Fire Knight team. He has triple speed sets, a refresh accessory, and total stats 48k HP, 4.5k attack, 2.7k defense, 339 speed, 99 crit rate, 144 crit damage, and accuracy resistance don't matter on Cardiel. He brings good damage too with the build that he has. You see, he doesn't have crazy crit damage or anything like that. He's pretty fast because I need him like this for the Fire Knight, unfortunately. And I wish I would give him more damage, honestly. He has crit rate gloves, not crit damage. Masteries, offense and support 3, lasting gifts, and the War Master as a tier 6. He's built for the Fire Knight, not really for clan boss. But hey. But hey, the War Master helps a lot. Then we have my Taras. So he is on Savage and he is on a crit damage set. Total stats, we have 109k HP, 3.7k defense, 250 speed, full crit rate, 306 crit damage. So this is a pretty nasty build. I wish that I would have some higher awakening on him. A +6 would be nice to gain the extra speed 100%, and just for the Horde of the Fallen to basically work better, you know. In terms of masteries, this is what we actually have on the champion. Then we have Acrisia, and she is on Relentless and on a Divine Speed set. Total stats, we have 47k HP, 3k attack, 3k defense. The attack doesn't matter when we're talking about clan boss. 250 speed, 100 crit rate, 260 crit damage, 257 accuracy. And that's what I have for my clan boss team, guys. It's actually pretty nasty that this team is just pure chaos. Like, no tuning whatsoever, and we are getting the results that we're actually getting. Definitely pretty good. That was all for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.